Today, I want to compare the Wells Fargo Autograph credit card and the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey credit card. Both credit cards are going to offer you a lot of cash back and value, and although they have a very similar name, they vary significantly when you really break things down. Depending on what you're looking for with your credit card, selecting the right one might help you avoid unnecessary fees, have more flexibility with spending, or earn you greater cash back. I can highly recommend both Wells Fargo Autograph credit cards, and with that being said, let's dive into a side-by-side comparison. Also, be sure to let me know your thoughts on each credit card in the comment section at the end of the video. So the first big difference between these cards is going to be with the intended use and purpose. The Wells Fargo Autograph credit card is going to be more of your day-to-day credit card, offering you some better spending categories for your daily purchases. On the other hand, the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey credit card is going to be a mid-tier travel credit card that's focused more on enhancing your travel and giving you a greater experience in that realm. We'll talk more about the spending categories later, but the first big difference I want to highlight is the annual fees. The Wells Fargo Autograph credit card is going to be your $0 annual fee option. On the other hand, the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card is going to have a $95 annual fee attached to it, but as I mentioned, it is focused on travel and will actually give you a statement credit. With our Wells Fargo Autograph card, there's going to be no statement credit, which is not uncommon for no annual fee cards. But with our Autograph Journey, where we do have that $95 annual fee, we will see a statement credit. With this card, you're going to have a $50 statement credit each year. You make an airline purchase of $50 or greater. Now, the primary purpose of carrying this card should be to enhance your travel. With that being said, let's assume that if you are carrying this card, I'm betting that you would be doing some traveling and book a flight anyways. So you can almost view this as just knocking $50 off of that, or knocking $50 off your annual fee, bringing that down from $95 to $45, assuming that flying somewhere would be something you're doing anyways. So those are the big differences surrounding the annual fees and statement credits with the credit card, but I now want to highlight some differences with the sign-up bonuses that you probably will see if you do go to apply. Sign-up bonuses will change depending on the time of the year or if they're running a special promotion, but right now for the Wells Fargo Autograph credit card, if you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months of holding the card, you can earn back 20,000 points or the equivalent of around $200 cash back. On the other hand, with the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey credit card, if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months of holding the card, you can earn back 60,000 points or around $600 cash back. And the difference between these is expected. Oftentimes with annual fee cards, you will see greater perks and incentives to get them, such as a higher sign-up bonus. But like I said, these sign-up bonuses will change, so always be sure to read up and look at it before applying for the card. Another area where we're going to see a key difference with these credit cards is going to be in the spending categories where you will earn cash back. With the Wells Fargo Autograph credit card, you're going to be able to earn 3 times points back at 6 different categories. This is going to include 3 times points back on your restaurants and dining purchases, 3 times points back on your travel purchases, which includes airfares, hotels, rental cars, and more, 3 times points back on your gas and electric vehicle charging station purchases, 3 times points back on your transit, which includes subways, parking, ride shares, and other transit, 3 times points back on select popular streaming services, and finally 3 times points back on your phone plans for both cell phones and landlines. You'll be able to earn 1 times points everywhere else. As a whole though, the Wells Fargo Autograph card certainly is a better day-to-day card. We're going to see in a minute the difference in the spending categories, but just up front, that 3 times points back on your gas and electric vehicle purchases, as well as on your dining and streaming services, I think that's very hard to beat for a lot of other cards out there as well. On the other hand though, with the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card, which is tailored a bit more for travel, you'll be able to earn 5 times points back on your hotel purchases. You're going to be able to earn 4 times points back on your airline purchases. Finally, you'll be able to earn 3 times points back on your restaurants and all other travel purchases. And just to define what other travel means, we're just going to head over to the website and go under the small finer print for the credit card. Other travel is going to include merchants whose category code might include timeshares, vehicle and auto rental, cruise lines, travel agencies, discount travel sites, and finally campgrounds. I always recommend reading the fine print with every single card, especially for the spending categories. But summing up the Autograph Journey, we can see here that it is focused more on travel, and it will give you even more cash back, reaching upwards of 5 times points on your travel purchases. So by now, you should have a good sense of which card might be right for you, just based off of which one might fit you better with either you want a travel card or an everyday card. But in case you still don't know, I'm going to dive into some smaller differences with all these small points and benefits hidden within each card. With the autograph journey, we're going to see some more travel benefits under the smaller perks, and there's going to be 6 key ones that we can look at here. This is going to include travel accident insurance up to $1 million, as well as some lost baggage insurance up to $3,000 per trip. Going to be some trip cancellation and interruption protection up to $15,000 for any mishaps. Going to be an auto rental damage collision waiver on your rental cars. There's going to be an emergency assistant for you to call in case anything goes wrong with your traveling. And finally, there's going to be no foreign transaction fees with the card, which is an absolute must for any travel card out there. With the Wells Fargo Autograph card, we're also going to see some protections and insurances with the credit card, but not in necessarily the same spaces that we will with the Autograph journey. With the Autograph card, we're going to see a cell phone protection up to $600 with this credit card. It's going to be the same auto rental damage collision waiver for your rental cars. You're going to also have access to the emergency assistant in case anything goes wrong. We're also going to see some cash disbursement and card replacement benefits. Moving back over to the Autograph Journey card, we're going to see that cell phone protection up to $1,000. You're going to have the same roadside dispatch every hour of the day. You're going to have the same cash disbursement and emergency card replacement, as well as some zero liability protection for any unauthorized purchases. Under the lifestyle section of the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey credit card website, we're going to see that there's some special Wells Fargo offers for some elevated cash back, and there's also going to be some perks for some exclusive offers for maybe some VIP ticket sales, early exclusive seats, or potentially some pre-ticket sales. Pivoting back over to the Wells Fargo Autograph credit card, we're going to see the same zero liability protection. We're going to have those same offers that might pop up and give you some exclusive cash back at different places. And finally, we're going to have the same benefits when it comes to the select entertainment that might give us some pre-ticket sales, VIP seats, and just other event exclusives. But last but not least, we're also going to see no foreign transaction fees with the Wells Fargo Autograph credit card. Both cards are going to include the same Visa signature privileges. If you head over to the website, we can see that both cards are going to give you a concierge service 24 hours of the day. You're also going to have access to the Visa Luxury Hotel Collection to potentially give you some free premium upgrades or better stays worldwide. So there's truly not a lot of big differences with the smaller perks. I think that the Autograph Journey gives you a little bit more, such as that elevated cell phone protection. But between both cards, I don't think you can go wrong. I would expect you to get a little bit more with the Journey card just because it has an annual fee, but both are very great with all those smaller perks hidden inside of them. To wrap up the smaller detail section, both cards are actually going to give you a lot of flexibility with how you want to redeem your points. You can do this for immediate cash back, you can get gift cards, or what a lot of people like to do is take those points and transfer them out for travel. Both cards are actually going to grant you access to the Wells Fargo transfer partners. Oftentimes in other portals, you might have to buy the annual fee card to gain access to their transfer partners. So I think having the Autograph card with no annual fee give you those transfer partners makes it an absolute win if you do have a lot of Wells Fargo points and would like to use it for transferring. And to shed some light on Wells Fargo as a whole, you're going to have 6 transfer partners, 5 of which are focused on airlines and 1 of which is focused for hotels. Admittedly, this list is quite limited. It includes Aer Lingus, Air France, Avianca, British Airways, Iberia Plus, and Choice Privileges. On top of that, Wells Fargo points are only valued at around 1.3 cents per point, which compared to other credit card ecosystems out there is pretty low. With American Express and Chase, those values could get up to 1.8 to nearly 2 cents per point. Also, other ecosystems will probably give you more when it comes to actual transfer partners. I know that Chase has 14 or 15 transfer partners, Capital One has 18, and American Express has 21. All of them each have 3 hotel transfer partners and the rest are airlines. So if you are looking to transfer your points out and want more flexibility, you might want to look away from Wells Fargo into one of those. But if your goal is not to transfer your points out and use it for cash back or gift cards, Wells Fargo is a great ecosystem for that. And that's going to wrap up the big points and small points for the cards. As a whole, I don't think you can go wrong getting either credit card. As we saw, there are some big differences, especially with the annual fees, sign-up bonuses, and spending categories with the cards. The Autograph Journey card is going to be better for travel if that is your primary objective with getting a card. But if you want a better everyday card with no annual fee, the Autograph card is probably better suited for you. I always recommend reading into and exploring other cards before applying for any one, so be sure to check out my other reviews on a ton of other cards out there that are very similar, such as the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Chase Green Unlimited, Capital One Saver One, Amex Green. I'll have all those linked in the description, and there's tons more on my channel. Also, be sure to let me know your thoughts on each credit card and if you do carry one of the Autograph credit cards. And if you're interested in any other tips, tricks, or review videos, go check out my channel. You guys can go like and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next video.